Hello students, now in this video we'll discuss the next part of the unit number 2, that is the scalar and vector quantities and the related definitions of the scalar and vector quantities. Now first of all we have to start here from the definitions of the scalar and vector quantities. Scalar quantities means these are such physical quantities which can be completely specified by their magnitude only. Magnitude means, suppose you want to measure the mass of the body, and mass of the body is suppose 5 kg. So you have to write only the 5 kg, but you don't write the 5 kg mass is placed in which direction. So direction is not involved here, only magnitude is involved here. Therefore, we can say such quantities are known as scalar quantities. So main point is they are specified by the magnitude only, like mass, maybe distance, speed, density, like this. Such quantities are the scalar quantities. Vector quantities means such physical quantities which can be specified by both magnitude and direction are called vector quantities. Means vector quantities can be specified with the help of two factors. One factor is the magnitude is necessary, and second thing is the direction is necessary. For example, velocity, force, acceleration, torque, momentum, these are the vector quantities. Means when we specified the vector quantities, we have to write the direction as well as the magnitude of the quantity. So magnitude is specified with the help of direction, then we can say that is the vector quantity. So these are the two first definitions are, and next are the types of vectors. And first is equal vectors. So two vectors are said to be equal vectors if they have equal magnitude and same direction. Equal magnitude and same direction, such vectors are known as equal vectors. So this is the equality of vectors. Equality of vector means the two vectors are we can say that the two vectors are equal if they have equal magnitude. Means the length of this arrow, it is denoted by the magnitude, and the head, that is arrow part of this, denoted by the direction. So two vector, vector A and vector B, these are the two vector, and by length these two vectors are same. By length means the magnitude of these vectors are same and both are headed in the same direction. The arrow of these two vectors will be in the same direction. So we can say that these are the equal vectors. Next is the unit vector. Unit vector means a vector of unit magnitude whose direction same as that of the given vector. It's actually unit vector. Its magnitude is 1. Its magnitude is unity. A vector is said to be a unit vector if its magnitude is unity and its direction is same as that of the given vector. So definition can be written as a vector of the unit magnitude whose direction is same as that of the given vector is known as unit vector. Unit vector is denoted by writing the symbol of the vector with a cap. We have to put a cap on the head of the symbol of the vector, say A cap. So A cap, the formula of the unit vector is A cap, means a unit vector equal to vector A vector divided by the magnitude of the vector A. A vector divided by the magnitude of vector A. This is the formula of the unit vector. Next is, what is position vector? So next, position vector means a vector drawn from the origin. This is the XY plane, and a vector P is drawn. This vector for the particle P is drawn from the origin to the particle P at any instant of time. So a vector drawn from the origin to the position of the particle at any instant of time in a plane is known as position vector. So here is r small r. R vector is the position vector, means it is the vector drawn from the origin to the position of the particle at any instant of time. That is known as position vector. And next is the displacement vector. Displacement vector means the vector of a moving particle. When the particle is moving in a xy plane, so at any instant of time we have to show the position, first position of the particle, that is the initial position of the particle. Now the vector of a moving particle in a given interval of time is directed by line segment, is a directed line segment from initial to the final position of the particle. So look here in this xy plane, this is the origin and this is the first position of the particle P at any instant of time t. After time t dash, when the time will change, the particle will come in the new position P dash. So this is the r dash vector, this is r vector. These are the two position vectors at an instant of time t and t dash time respectively. And when we join this line from P to P dash, that is PP dash vector, it will be equal to the vector r dash minus vector r. So my r dash vector minus r vector, this is the displacement vector. So displacement vector can be denoted by delta r. Delta r vector, that is the difference of the vector. So delta r will be equal to r dash vector minus vector r. So this is known as displacement vector. So these are some important definitions that is involved in this part, and after these definitions we have to discuss the next part of the of this chapter in the next video. Okay, thank you.